Spirit fam, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the March monthly energy reading for all of my amazing Capricorns out in the collective today. For those of you that are new, welcome to Eileen into Spirit. My name is Eileen. I'm a spiritual advisor and intuitive coach. I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. I truly do appreciate every single one of you. So all we can ask is that you please subscribe. Please give us a like, as it truly does help our content. Comment down below if you desire, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I release new content. So without further ado, let's get into your message this month, Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back. So as you know, this is going to be for the month of March. I have already pre-shuffled the cards, so please note that I actually take jumpers from the pack. I don't like to choose my own cards. Also know that this is going to be a general message for all of the Capricorns out in the collective. It will not resonate with every single one of you. So I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. So let's get into your message. Let's see. We're going to start off with an oracle card because this is going to give me an idea of where you are energetically. And then we're going to move into the tarot. So angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters. Where are my Capricorns this month? Wow, we just had 3 of them fly right out. So let's see, Capricorn. Okay. What order does this go in? Okay. Interesting. Okay, here we go, Capricorn. So first up, we have the Spirit Whisperer. Okay, so this truly talks about divine guidance and a higher knowing. Okay, and I really feel that this is kind of just all going to go together. So we're going to do them all together. So you have first the Spirit Whisperer, then you have the Horse King, okay, which is about assistance and control, okay? Then you have the Hawk Prince, okay, which is about spirit communication and paying attention. So really what I feel is that you have this divine guidance. You have this sort of way that you know things, but you don't know how you know them. And that is really you tuning into your intuition, Capricorn. Spirit is really communicating with you, and how they're communicating with you is through actually, I feel like it's a lot of, they're communicating with you through animals, through nature. You're getting like these automatic downloads because this Hawk Prince is an 11, which really talks about you activating certain parts of your enlightenment. So you're sort of getting automatic downloads. That could be in your dream, in your sleep. Really pay close attention to your dreams. What Spirit is really asking you here is that in moments here with this Horse King, in moments of where you feel that things are out of control, or in moments where you feel like you need assistance and you ask Spirit for that assistance, they're communicating with you, okay? They are literally communicating with you. In moments where you feel like you're no longer in control and you're like, I just need some help, I need some guidance, they are coming through strong here, okay? They are coming through letting you know, hey, we're communicating with you. We're trying to deliver you this message. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Pay attention to numbers. Pay attention to your dreams. If you're having very vivid dreams and they don't make sense, what you need to do is really start writing down your dreams. Really start writing them down, because that is where Spirit is communicating with you. They're giving you the answers that you're asking for, or they're giving you the solutions and the inspirations and the ideas that you're asking for. So they're wanting you to really pay attention. You also have that divine knowing. It's like all of a sudden you'll have an answer, or something will just pop in your mind and you don't know how it gets there, but it gets there. Okay. That is really what they're saying. So really start paying attention to the synchronicities, because that is how they're communicating with you, Capricorn. So let's jump right into the tarot and see what the tarot has to offer you. Angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters. What information and insight do you have for all of the Capricorns out in the collective this month? What information and insight do you have for all of the Capricorns out in the collective this month? What information and insight do you have for all of the Capricorns out in the collective this month? What information and insight do you have for all of the Capricorns this month? So Capricorn, I really want to point out that, you know, with these numbers, so the Horse King, which is about assistance and control, it is a 42, which represents a 6. So it's really about harmony and balance, right? It's really about you finding balance in things that you don't have any control over, okay? And it's really about creating harmony. You know, as I mentioned earlier, the Hawk Prince is an 11, which is about, you know, activation, about you having this, that's how spirit communicates with you, through numbers, through dreams, through, remember, there are no such things as coincidences. Everything happens when it should, as it should, at the exact moment that it's meant to happen. So really pay attention to how spirit is communicating with you. Because they're really bringing in the message to you. They're bringing you the answers that you are asking for, but you're not, it's almost like you're not really paying attention to it. It's like they're giving it to you and you continue to be, you're constantly asking, oops, do we want this one? Yes. Do we want these? Yes. Okay. Okay, please hold a second. Okay, that goes there. This goes here. This goes here. And this goes here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Capricorn, here we go. So as I was saying earlier, is that I feel that what spirit is really saying here is that you, they're giving you the information, they're giving you the guidance that you're asking for, but it's almost like you're not paying attention to it. You're not aware that it's coming to you. So this is why they're really wanting you to really pay attention to the synchronicities, the numbers. If you're seeing 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, or 1212, 1111, 1010, that's their way of signaling you, hey, we're giving you a message. And that's also their way of letting you know, pay attention to your thoughts, okay? I say that because this first card really represents where you are. And as we go along this 9-card draw, it's going to really tell us your journey this month and where you end up. Okay, so I say pay attention to your thoughts because you're starting at the 9 of Swords, Capricorn. What are you so afraid of? I really feel that you're truly being bogged down by a very big sense of fear, almost a fear of losing yourself or not having the control that you are desiring. I really feel that Capricorns really like to have control. They want to be in control of everything. And what spirit is really saying is that you need to release this illusion that you are not in control of your life. You need to lose that illusion, the illusions that you have associated with control. You know, this energy, this 9 of Swords energy is really keeping you up at night. It's really keeping you bogged down, and it's really keeping you enclosed in this, it's almost like it's a never-ending cycle of constant fear. Fear is nothing more than an illusion. I have a really great acronym for fear, and I call it false evidence appearing real. So what are the fears? What's the false evidence that's keeping you up at night, right? Spirit is really wanting you to let go of this, and they're trying to give you the answers that you're seeking, but you're not paying attention, okay? Right after the 9 of Swords, we have the Star, okay? Which really tells me that you're in this state of hope, okay? You have hope and you have faith that you'll be able to get past whatever burden you feel that you're in. And Spirit is trying to gift that to you. you have this hope and this desire that you'll be able to get past this and move into something new and refreshing. You're wanting to get rid of that fear or that illusion. And what Spirit is really asking you to do is trust. You have to learn to trust. Trust that the information they're giving you, and pay attention. Pay attention to the information they're giving you. You know, with the star, it's really about connecting to your destiny, connecting to who you are at the core, and also trusting in a higher power. Okay. So, you know, really pay attention to the information that's coming to you. Okay. And I really feel that you have people within your circle that you really confide in, right? You might actually have an Aquarius somewhere in your life that you confide in, and they provide you with very sound advice, or they make you feel better, or they give you that hope, right? Allow their words to transform your way of thinking, because they're giving you that knowledge, right? So Spirit communicates with you in many different ways. So you have to be open to receiving that and pay attention to how you're receiving it, okay? We then move into the Queen of Pentacles. I absolutely love this because this Queen of Pentacles is an energy that knows their worth, their value, and remains steadfast in knowing how abundant, how prosperous, and how much they have to be grateful for. A queen represents the mother figure, okay? It also represents the nurturer. So what this is really asking you, if the fear that you have in regards to this Nine of Swords is related to resources, is it related to, if it's related to your wealth, right? Or if it's related to your well-being, being provided for, what Spirit is really telling you here is that you need to have faith. Know that you are being provided for. If there are concerns that you have, you need to give those to Spirit. That's what this whole top row up here says. This Nine of Swords with this star and the Queen of Pentacles is really a call to you to give your concerns, your illusions, and your fears to Spirit, and trust that they are providing the answers and the resources that you need. Okay. We then move into the Ace of Wands. Okay. So when you can do that, when you can fully let go of the illusions that are keeping you up at night, or the fears that are keeping you up at night, when you can give them to Spirit and allow Spirit to provide you, when you can trust in Spirit, they're going to provide you with great inspiration, ideas that you would have never thought of, right? With this Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands, a Wands really speaks about passion. It speaks about inspiration, and it also speaks about action, okay? This Ace of Wands is going to sort of blow you away when you realize how Spirit is communicating with you, Capricorn. When you recognize and you put all of the synchronicities together, you're going to recognize that they're going to provide you with the answers, the resources, and the inspiration and ideas that you need. It's there. It's waiting for you. You simply have to move towards it, okay? We're now going to move towards the heart of your reading, which is the Two of Wands, okay, with the Eight of Wands, okay? Now, this card represents your subconscious, okay? Now, this Two of Wands really speaks about growth. Now, I want to point out that right beside it, you had the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about a new beginning. An ace represents a new beginning. And as I mentioned, when you can fully let go of the fears and trust in Spirit to provide the answers for you, you will start to grow. This two of Wands right here really talks about growth. It talks about moving in the direction that is for your highest good and moving towards brighter days, moving towards the sun, which is happiness, it's joy, it's inspiration, it's what excites you and inspires you. This Two of Wands is really your action, right? Because it moves you into this Eight of Wands. This Eight of Wands is about fast action. It's about moving quickly, but it's also about recognizing that the actions that you take on a day-to-day basis really ask yourself, do they move me towards my happiness? Do they align me with my soul truth and my heart? Because if they don't, then maybe you need to be more aware and pay attention to the actions, the choices, and the decisions that you're making. Learn to ask for the assistance when you need it, right? Because if something doesn't make sense to you, maybe there's a reason, right? Maybe when spirit is giving you the answers that you're needing and you need to be more aware of what those answers really represent, it's because they're wanting you to make sure that you're walking towards that which makes you happy and brings you joy. And when you take that action, the actual responses that you receive from spirit and the almost like the moment that you really start walking towards your sun, your happiness, your joy, when you start aligning yourself with the things that make you happy, you're going to start understanding and recognizing, and you're going to start getting all of the rewards to you that much quicker. It's almost going to feel like you get unstuck and you move towards your end goal that much quicker. Okay. So now we're going to move into the steps and the advice that Spirit has for you to get you towards your end result, your outcome at the end of this month. Okay. So if we know that the Two of Wands is a call to you to follow that which brings you joy and move towards growth and expansion, towards inspiration and new ideas, then your first step and advice is the Queen of Cups, which is about truly recognizing how you feel about certain things, okay? The Queen of Cups is an energy that really asks you to become the mother nurturer of your emotions, okay? Notice how you have the moon here, and the moon often represents hidden energies. What are the things that you're hiding from yourself? What are the things you're not willing to face, right? The Queen of Cups is really someone who has that type of energy that is so in tune with their intuition, trusts their intuition wholeheartedly, and follows their gut instinct and is in alignment with their heart. They are living wholeheartedly. They know exactly where it is they're going and what they're doing, okay? So this Queen of Cups is really calling to you to really evaluate that. Really evaluate every action, every step, every relationship that you've come into contact with. Are they helping you grow? Are they helping you move towards your end goal? If not, then that is something you need to evaluate, right? That is why you need to pay attention to the messages that Spirit is giving you. Don't ignore those emotions when they come up, because those emotions come up for a reason. They come up because they need to be evaluated. You need to reflect on them, figure out where they're stemming from so that you can heal that aspect of yourself. After the Queen of Cups, your next advice is the Seven of Pentacles, okay? This Seven of Pentacles, I absolutely love this, because this means that you're going to be working really hard on aligning with your soul truth and loving every minute of what you're doing. You're aligning with your heart. Your heart is where your true, utter happiness and soul resides. And the Seven of Pentacles really speaks about working your harvest. You are working really hard on becoming who you are meant to become here, Capricorn. And you're going to begin to start reaping the rewards of all of that hard work and all of that success, okay? But it's also about you coming from a place of gratitude, really recognizing that how far you've come, the how you've gotten there, all of the steps that you've taken to get to where you are have brought you to where you are, because you're grateful for the experience. You're grateful for the opportunity. It's really about you remaining steadfast and grateful in all aspects, in all avenues of your growth, okay? We then move into the Knight of Wands, okay? So this Knight of Wands, what this Knight of Wands is really bringing you is it's bringing you new insight, new inspiration, and a new desire. What is it in your life that you're wanting to grow in your life, okay? What are you passionate about that you feel you don't put that much energy into, Capricorn? Because this Knight of Wands is really calling you, right? This Knight of Wands is really asking you, it is time that you let your past go in order to move forward. It's really asking you to allow yourself to be transformed into that newer, higher version of yourself and let go of the things that no longer serve you. It's really about letting go of those fears, those illusions that are holding you back from being successful, right? Whatever that might be. So we now end up at your outcome, okay? Where you end up in this transition at the end of this month. And you end up at the Death card with the Eight of Cups, okay? So let's talk about the Eight of Cups first, okay? Because this Eight of Cups really represents about you walking away from something. So this month, I really feel that this is about you walking away from these fears and these illusions that you've created for yourself, because you're recognizing that you want more out of life. You want to be able to move towards being free of those fears and those illusions. And so you're recognizing that everything you worked so hard for here with these cups, you're recognizing this isn't what's giving me that fulfillment. I'm not happy with these anymore. I have a new desire, right? Remember, this Knight of Wands is going to give you a new desire, a new calling, a new purpose, a new passion that you're going to be called towards, right? And you're going to recognize that these no longer serve you. So you're going to walk away because you're now being pulled towards spiritual fulfillment. You're being pulled towards something that gives you that much more passion and excitement about. And when you walk away, what happens with this Death card is you let it go. You completely and utterly let it go. You let that which no longer serves you go so that a newer you can be born from the ashes of that. This is absolutely beautiful here, Capricorn, because this is really Spirit's way of asking you to really recognize where you are. Remember, you're starting at the Nine of Swords, which is you are in fear mode, okay? And you're moving towards a rebirth here. You're moving towards letting those illusions and those fears go and being reborn and trusting in Spirit to provide you with the answers that you seek and to lead you in the direction of your soul truth, okay? So I want to draw some additional oracle cards just to get an idea of if there's any additional information or insight that the angels have to offer you. Angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, do you have any additional information or insight or advice for my Capricorns this month? Do you have any additional information, insight, or messages for the Capricorns this month? Do you have any additional messages for the Capricorns this month? Do you have anything to add to this message? Okay, do we have anything else? Do you have anything else to add to the message this month? Whoa, okay. That one like shot out like a bat out of hell. All right, I got two cards for you here. Okay, I absolutely love this. So this first card is going to be exchanging gifts, okay? This here, Capricorn, really speaks about stepping out of your comfort zone, allowing yourself to receive the messages and the guidance that Spirit is offering you. It's really about learning to trust what Spirit is giving you, because it's time for you to fly. It is time for you to spread your wings and move in that direction. Because when you move in that direction, you are going to be so happy because you're going to recognize that there is no place like home. You're going to be so comfortable in your skin. This no place like home is really about you coming into your own, really recognizing who you are at the core and being so content and so happy with that space and who you are that you're like, there's nothing better than this. This is exactly what I've wanted. This is what I've been desiring for so long. And now I feel like I'm here. But this is going to require change. In order for you to be comfortable in your own skin, you have to rise above all the clouds, all the illusions, all the BS that is going on here this month. You have to rise above that, right? You rise above it because you recognize that is where my truth resides. And that is where you are the most comfortable. It almost feels like you coming home to yourself. That's really what it feels like. So that is the message I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that you got lots of great golden nuggets here. I absolutely love this beautiful message for you. I thank you so much for joining me this month, and I look forward to seeing you next month for your new monthly message. Namaste, guys.